Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me on the mic now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just giving it a little bit more time, then some more people come in. And what I was saying was, in the morning times, just chill and vibe, look at some of these coins, look at some of the charts, whatnot. And so basically, what I'm going to do is show y'all how I be looking at some of these meme coins. That website I just pulled up was called Dex Tools. It's dextools.io, and as you can see here, we have it has information on all the meme coins and whatnot. You have their social media pages, all the exchanges, liquidity unlocks. You know how long and what tokens are going to be unlocked, tokens that have been unlocked already, and whatnot. So this is a good site to use when you're trying to play with some of these meme coins, so you can find out information about them. And that website is dextools.io. You type that in, it'll take you to the front page. And let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, this is the no, it's not the front page. Hold on. Back. So this is the main page right here. As you can see, it has everything, all the token movers and whatnot. Um, so yeah, oh man. So normally, like crypto bubbles is another place that I use to see what coins are moving for the hour, for the daily, and for the weekly and whatnot. As you can see, there's a lot of red and whatnot. Um, so now let's get into this Bitcoin chart right here. As you can see, Bitcoin is falling down. It's falling below this. This was support line. You had it come down and touch a couple of times, but it fall below. And this is the 4-hour chart. Okay. Normally, if I'm going to trade on the daily, I get up early in the morning and then I look at the charts, whatnot, and I look at the smaller time frames to make a little bit of quick profit. Okay. So you have this trend line right here, and as you can see, Bitcoin is falling down. Now, I wouldn't get too worried about it if you have invested in Bitcoin because it's coming down to this trend line. Now, if it falls below this trend line right here, then I'll be worried a little bit. Um, let's see on this daily, see if it fell below the 50 daily moving average. So on the daily right here, as you can see, it's still right here. It just barely falling below the 21 moving SMA, but it's still. Let me see. Turn me up. Is this a little bit better? But it's still falling below, it fell below the 21 SMA right here, which the 21 SMA is that white, the 50 is the red, the 80 is the purple, and then the blue is the 100, and you have the 200 right here in the yellow. All right, so it's falling down on the daily. So if it falls down to this trend line, hopefully you'll get a touch right here, and we'll see what it does. Because Bitcoin makes its move on Sundays. So Sunday night is when it makes its move. It normally tells what it's going to do for the rest of the week. Okay, and the rest of the coins, they will follow what Bitcoin does. Now, um, it's not necessarily altcoin season yet because Ethereum has not hit its all-time high and passed the all-time high. That normally signals the altcoin season. So right now, you see money and stuff flowing into Bitcoin. And we'll go look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let's see here. So this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and as you can see, the money is kind of chopping into Bitcoin. You see the volume of money flowing into Bitcoin is almost the same as the volume flowing out. So it's chopping down, of course, according to this trend line right here. As you can see, we had a triangle where it was chopping and it broke out. And you can see that because if you go to the total altcoin cap, let's see here. This is the total market cap for altcoins. You see, as the money was flowing out of Bitcoin, you saw the money flowing into altcoins, and that's where you saw the altcoin prices rise over the last couple of weeks. And now, as you can see, all the altcoins are overbought on the RSI, and so it's starting to pull back. And so you shall see the money starting to flow back into Bitcoin, and you'll see that back on the Bitcoin dominance chart. As you can see, that green candle coming in, that is today, and you can see the money starting to flow back into Bitcoin. Right now, let's see here. Go back to the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is currently at 67K, and we need to break out over this ceiling right here. Okay, we get a breakout over this ceiling right here, then we're in good shape. Let me see here. Let's go to this 4-hour chart, and as you can see right here, it's below the 21, it's below the 80, but 50. And the 100, but it's not below the 200, right? But that 200 is creeping up here. If it falls below this 200, then you'll get a rollover. Then I would be worried. So we need a breakout of this right here of $68,956, and then you'll see the Bitcoin run up. Okay, we'll see that run up. We need some volume to come in. We need volume to come in. The volume comes in, you'll see a push break up. Now we need to put in a higher high here. It needs to get higher than 73,000 to keep that momentum going. If it doesn't come up to, if it comes up here and hits around 73,100, around 72,900, it's going to hit a double top and it's going to fall back down, and then this will become support. And we'll need this right here to hold. Okay, we won't need it to fall below. But it looks like at this current moment, let's look at the hour time frame and see what this hour doing. If you want to see which way it's going to move, go to the smaller time frames. So you see a little bit of volume starting to come up. The RSI is starting to, Bitcoin showing you that Bitcoin is starting to get bought up a little bit. And so it needs to break above this 50 and keep the momentum. If it can push above this right here sometime today, early in the morning time, then we'll be in good shape with Bitcoin. All right. If it doesn't, if it comes up here and it hits right here, it gets rejected, it's going to fall back down to this trend line, back down towards 61K, 62K. Okay. Now, one of my long-term plays in this running right now is AOZ. As you can see right here, is bull flagging. You had a bunch of volume that came in and it ran up. Now, AOZ, the reason why I am big on AOZ, it is a streaming service. Let's see here. It is a streaming service in Asia. Okay, it's like the YouTube of Asia. And so I've done a video on that. It's on my YouTube channel, but you can run your own node, which I run a node. It was free to run, and so they pay me at AOZ. Okay, and it's just passive income, and you can make money off of that, just running the node. Okay, helping secure the network. Now this is the website right here. They actually have their. Let me see here. Because it's been a while since I've been on here. Last year, I downloaded the node, started running the node, and been running it ever since. And it's, as you can see right here, I started downloading and running the node back here, right around here. And as you can see, when the coin was 11 cents or whatnot, and now it's run up, and it's getting ready to run up some more. And this is the hour time frame chart right here. As you can see, you got the breakout right there, and now it needs to break this level right here. It breaks that level right there of 85 cents, and it's going to run. We also need the RSI. We need that breakout right there. Okay. So we get volume, puts a breakout right here. It'll run, and it needs to break through this ceiling. Now, we'll look at Pepe. Now Pepe is kind of it's weird. It'll fall by 80% and run up 800%. So long its momentum is tied to Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin does, Bitcoin and Ethereum does, then Pepe is going to do. So keep that in mind, right? So we have the 4-hour chart right here. We have the RSI. We have the RSI coming down right here. It's getting ready to cross over the RSI SMA. So you get this cross right here, and so you more than likely you'll get that run up, as you can see right here, where that RSI crosses the RSI SMI, you get a run up. See that? Now, another thing, you have what's called a golden cross. When you see the golden cross, which is the 50 crossing the 200, you get significant run up. So right here, you have a golden cross. Right there. Golden cross, 50 crosses the 200 SMA. Look at the run up. Hold on. Look at the run up. Let's see what that percentage was. So we got the golden cross right here. If you would have sold right here, that's 665%. If you would have sold up here, that's 855% on Pepe. So when I'm looking at these coins, I'm looking for consolidation, which is a time to accumulate, and I'm looking for when there's going to be a golden cross that is going to display. And that's what I do when I'm trading. Okay, whenever I look for one of my trades. When I'm looking for long-term holds, that's a little something different. Now, one of my long-term plays is actually doing pretty well. It's Render. As you can see, I bought Render. At $3.58 on back in December or whatnot, and as you can see, the profit that it's running up. What is it? Yeah. Right now, I'm at 320% profit. Right? So, but again, how did I know to take that? What did I see? Right? Now, I missed the initial golden cross right here. But when I went back and I saw it and I saw the golden cross, then I waited a little while. I procrastinated, but I shouldn't have. But I pulled the trigger right here. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fake out. Now, see that rounded I want to show y'all something that's an automatic. Whenever you see it, you don't even have to chart it. Just when you see this, it's automatic, right? Do you see this right here? This rounded bottom? Rounded bottoms pay the bills. So whenever you see a rounded bottom, it's going to always run up. So I look for it. Look for a rounded bottom. You had a rounded bottom right here. It came to a handle. Boom. Turned to a cup of handle. You had to run up. So that's what I look for when I look into trades. Now, let's see here. Another example of a golden cross. You have a golden cross right here. The 50 crossing the 200. And boom, look at the run up. Look at the run up. And theta is not finished. It's going to go some more. Okay, because you started to see the volume come in. Let's go look at the daily on that. All right, so on the daily, the volume's not that much, so it may fall back a little bit more. It may fall back down to this 21, down to $2.72. You have to do the Fibonacci on that and see. I'm gonna start let's start at this low. So So price currently is at 313. If I'm waiting for an entry point, this right here would be my golden pocket. I will wait between $2.54 and then I wait between 255 and 254. Then I pull the trigger right here. This is the golden pocket right here, okay, on the Fibonacci. So right now, as you can see, you had a high, you had a lower high, you have a lower high, you have a low, you have a higher low, but then you have a rollover and have a lower low and a lower low. So right now it is trending downwards. So chances are that sometime maybe this week that it will hit this Fibonacci retracement and then bounce. Okay, so this would be my entry point right here, $2.50. Now, let's see here. One of the hot ones is Solana. As you can see, Solana has been running up, and my prediction for Solana is anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. That is my prediction. So I'm gonna look right here. As you can see, every time Solana touches the 21 daily, it runs back up. As you can see, golden cross, more proof. Golden cross right here on February the 27th. They had the golden cross, and now look. So this is not necessarily a double top. It's almost a double top, but I would need to see, see what this candle is doing. Okay, and if this candle can push up, and it looks like you have what's called a hammer right here, where the buying pressure is equal to the selling pressure. So it's not. I mean, it could start chopping a little bit. Let's go to the hourly and see. As you can see on that hourly, it's coming down and touching this support line right here of $180. And if you would like to scalp trade, then I would wait for it to fall back down here to this 180, and then I would sell somewhere around 190. Make that small little profit if you're trying to scalp trade. And the reason being is because, again, you have a high, you have a lower high, and then you have a lower high. So it's giving you a trending downwards. And also the same thing with the volume. You have high volume and lower volume, lower volume, lower volume. So that is what the chart is showing me. And this is the hour chart. You can go to the 4-hour chart, or the 4-hour chart here. As you can see, doing the same thing. You can go to the weekly, right? And look at those candles. Normally when you get this many candles, a red candle is due. And what do you see right here? What do you notice? Semi-rounded bottom. You got that volume coming in because all the traders are seeing the rounded bottom. Now you see the volume coming in and you see the green candles. Now, some meme coins I'm looking at. And these meme coins are always risky. You get in, you get out. You look at the charts, you get in, you get out. One of them is Ponky. As you can see, it's had a big sell-off or not. It is below the 21, it is below the 50, and it is below the 80. So I would wait to see if it comes down here to this 200 and see if it's going to hit that trend line. If it does hit that 200, see if it's going to bounce. If it falls below the 200, I wouldn't mess with it. If it bounces, then I may throw a little something at it. So let's see here. So right here is a major resistance. You have major resistance right here. You got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch resistance. 4 times it got rejected there. Let's see here. So yeah, okay. So yeah, if it could fall back down to this support if it does cross down to this 200. If it crosses below this 200, then I will look for this 5 cents to be support. If that 5 cents holds and it chops, then I would put some money into it. If not, then I would short it. Now, you'll notice that the coins run with the 21. So when the 21 average moves, you see, the coins move either upward or downward. When the 21 average moves down, you see the coins move down. So the 21 average is the major indicator in the movement. And when you get those crosses, the golden cross across the 50, and then when you get what's called a death cross, when the 50 crosses the 200 downward, that is a major sell indicator. Let's see. Let's see. That was render. We already talked about render. And look at theta. Theta came down to a retracement level and it's bouncing and it's going. It's starting to run up, but it needs to put in a higher high. If theta can put in a higher high here, it'll be in good shape. Let's see here. Another coin that I am invested in is Flocky. Flocky Inu. And as you can see, it's coming around hitting this trend line. It's this upward trend line. Right? It's coming, hit the trend line, bounce. You hit the trend line, chops a little bit, and runs up. That's the pattern that's going on right now. Now, the 21 just crossed downward over the 50, so you had that downward momentum pulling it downward, and you had a bunch of selling pressure and whatnot. Okay, so if that 21 turns back around and goes and crosses back across that 50, you'll see that coin go back up. Let's see here. So, is there any coin that you guys want to look at in particular? Just put it in the chat or just let me know. We can look at Ethereum. I'll pull Ethereum up real quick. And as you can see, ETH almost is coming down to the 200. RSI is looking oversold, so you've seen a little bit of sell pressure coming back in. Not a lot, very minimal. This hour, and as you can see, that hour, yeah, it's not looking good for ETH. As you can see, it came and bounced off of here, and it's going up. But this right here is acting as a ceiling, $3,705. If it doesn't break through this right here, then you're going to see ETH roll over down toward $3,145. It needs to break this ceiling right here. And this is the hour chart, but yeah, it needs to break that. This is the daily. As you can see on the daily, came down to touch. The daily is still you still have a runoff. So it's gaps between the 21 and the 200, which is good. But if you on the smaller time frames, if you get that rollover down to here and it comes down to 3,100 and it falls below that 50, then it's going to be in trouble. You might have a pullback, a severe pullback in the markets. But everything is going to depend on what Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin is the leader. It does what it's going to do. So you have to watch and maintain and make sure that that you're paying attention to what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is the leader. It's the top dog. Let's see here. H-bar. Just looking at some of my plays that I have. H-bar fell down to the 200. Let's see here. It had a lot of sell volume right here. Jeez. So, but let's get back on AIOZ. So you can download a node, whatnot, for your computer, and it's free, okay? And you earn your rewards. They'll pay you in AOIZ, and then you can trade that AOI, sell that AIOZ on the open exchange, okay? Just let it run 24/7, runs off your CPU and off your GPU. I have built mining machines specifically for this, that I mine Litecoin, I mine XRP, I mine Solana, and then I run a node for AIOZ. Okay, so that's another way that you could actually earn passive income. You just cut it on, let it run 24/7, and my light bills is not terribly expensive because the machine that it's a Windows PC that I built into a mining machine. Okay, so AIOZ, this is one that you really, really, really want to look into and really want to invest in. It's a long time play, as you can see. This is the chart, yearly chart. Like I said, the all-time high is $1.90, so there's still a lot of room for growth for that. Okay, and you can look at it in the last 7 days, and you see it's been chopping the last year. This is what it's been doing. Okay, so is there any other questions that y'all guys got? Anything that you want to know? Anything that you want to any coins you want to look at before I head out? Just type it in the chat or just shoot me and put it in the message group if you're on there. Let's see here. What was that coin? Oh, I don't know what it was. Snake. This is a real big meme coin on Cardano. It's called Snake. It's one I've been looking into. Been trying to find an entry point. Volume. Okay. I think this one's going to fall some more down here to the 201 cent. As you can see, you have a significant sell volume, and then look at this very minimum buy pressure. This is the entry point right here for Snake. But yeah, so like I said, you have the DEX tools right here. You go and look at the social medias, whatnot, before you invest in these meme coins. You're gonna make sure that everything is what they are. You can look here and see what coins burnt. How many coins they burned? Okay, that was each. And they tell you all the pairs that you can use in liquidity. This is for Baby Doge. Let's go. I don't want to click that. Let's go to Pepe. Let's type in Pepe. Exchange. So this is Pepe. See that deck score is 99. You got $10 million worth of buys in the last 24 hours. 19 million volume. Let's look in the last 5 minutes. Only 7 transactions. Only $1,000 in the last 5 minutes. In the last hour, though, $513,000 have been injected into Pepe, but only $398,000 taken out. in sales. In 6 hours, 2 million worth of buys, 2 million worth of sales. It's almost even. 10 million, this and that. So you can read the data in here, and also say when to make that play, when to sell, when to buy. Okay, so this will be all for this video. We'll be back later tonight with the Sunday night hangout where we talk crypto news and we talk the biggest gainers and losers of the day, and we talk the crypto news. All right, so 8 o'clock tonight. Actually, we're going to push that back tonight to about 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll go live on the YouTube channel, the Crypto Hangout Network. And if you missed that, you can catch the replay on the Spotify, Amazon, Alexa, Siri, and every other podcasting platform. Just tell them to Google our Sunday night hangout, and you can find that the replay there. But so I showed you guys some of the tools that I use and some of the coins that I'm looking at and how I look at the charts and how I find and make my plays. All right. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me, and you can reach out to me, and I will answer all questions, and I will direct you to the correct sites or whatnot. So until tonight, I'll see y'all later. Peace.